welcome to another episode of Void City Reviews. I'm Toast.
I am Dan.
And what are we looking at?
Oh boy, something that we both kind of have wanted McFarlane to make for a long time.
Yes.
And then this happened.
Right.
This is McFarlane's New 52 Superman. One that I made a custom of several years ago because I couldn't wait. And then I was so excited when he announced this. And then I saw the pictures and I was like, it must look better in person. And then I got it. And it looks worse in person.
So the boots are not separate?
They are not. They are sculpted on there.
Okay.
Which I'll talk about in a different video coming soon.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, there's lots of things to talk about. There's a lot of strange things about this figure. So many strange things.
There are a lot of strange things. The thing with New 50... God. I liked New 52 Superman. I liked early New 52 stuff.
I loved the suit.
This is not that.
No, not even remotely, other than maybe like 3 tiny little details.
If I were,
one of them's wrong.
If I were using McFarlane pieces to create a New 52 Superman, I would use the Action Comics 1000, the first Superman body with the sort of triangular crotch piece, not the later rectangular one that he's been using for a while, because in my opinion, Superman was kind of V-shaped. And
like
so
the shape of the trunks originally.
Well, just body-wise.
Well, yeah, that too.
And this is so wide. I was just talking about thigh gap.
Yeah, this crotch is... There's almost front butt going on.
Cow.
Like, there is almost front butt happening there. It is...
These legs...
New 52 is... Were there horses on Krypton as their only conveyance? Like... And let's not even talk about those thighs.
They're like soccer player thighs.
They're like
football
player?
player?
Like Tour de France bike rider. Triplets of Belleville animated dude riding a bike his whole life thighs. But not the calves for some reason, and not any other part of his body. Like his midsection, for example, which when you turn him sideways is nearly non-existent.
Yeah, that's weird.
Why is any of this?
I'm confused.
Todd?
So he's still using big fists, big hands.
But they are smaller than the other ones. That, like, for example, my custom...
They look a little smaller.
They are smaller than those. They look better.
So he's using, I believe, I don't remember where he started using it first, but the smaller pecs, I'll say.
Like the upper chest piece.
Without any indent piece.
Yes.
Which he was doing for years for both Batman and Superman, and then he transitioned to the flat pecs that are easier for reuse, and then just paint the detail on top of it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of okay with that. I think you want the crest raised.
On this version of the suit, it should 100% be raised. Every detail on this suit is missing.
There's that.
None of what made the New 52 suit the New 52 suit, other than the collar and the belt and the boots. The whole rest of it's missing.
I'm more upset about the collar just being painted on rather than sculpted.
Yeah,
than I am about the crest.
Especially considering the neck piece is a separate piece from the top of the chest that's plugged in there, so the cape can be underneath it. You could have sculpted something, but it's a reuse neck again, so why do that?
I think these are the correct boots.
They are fairly accurate. The boots are about the only sculpted detail for this figure that are, pretty close.
The belt, I think, is right.
The belt is also the only other thing. It's the only other thing.
That's kind of it.
It's the only other thing. The cape has the correct S on the back, but is the entirely wrong shape. His shape of his cape was triangular. It was very specific. It had a triangular bottom, and this is just a big flappy-doo Superman cape with giant seams on it with no wires in them for some reason.
Part of the problem I have with McFarlane torsos, really, it's everything, I think, from like it's everything from clavicle to groin. On a lot of figures, I think the torsos are too long, or it's kind of parts reuse, and like his belly button would be right about there, and yet he's got so much crotch. Like, it just lengthens the torso to a degree that does not match Jim Lee art.
No, it does not. The proportions are.
And I think
all wrong.
I have that problem with, I would say, reuse of the Constantine legs. Because he has, I would say, low-slung pants, and it just lengthens the entire torso. There's better art than this. But,
yeah, but that's still a Jim Lee drawing, and you can see
Yeah,
Superman's way beefier there, and this is like Superboy.
Yeah,
This is like Superboy with
but
horse riding.
It's
class.
Such a bizarre clash of parts, and this is kind of the problem that I have with a lot of kit bashers. It's like McFarlane's kit bashing his own figures, except he's doing it on a professional level, and I'm just like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, and he's not even picking the right parts. It's like, ask some of us, like, go to the Facebook page, look at our channel. I can show you the parts that fit together and make a good figure.
I've never seen those thighs before, and I have no idea where those came from.
They're
and it's
ridiculous.
Bizarre.
Like, they're so just rippling and huge. It's
So
like his suit was like an armor-based suit in New 52. It wasn't a spandex muscle suit.
Right.
Like,
Well, we still haven't talked about the lines yet, but he's using basically a Blue Beetle torso with the largest thighs I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Again, triplets of Belleville.
Oh my God.
Would almost be jealous of this.
So, the lines, which were on all of the New 52 designs.
Yep.
Predominantly Superman. He had crests on the shoulders. He had lines all over the place.
Yep, you can see like the triangle down to his wrists over his hands, going down over like the abs area there on the legs.
And early McFarlane added lines to figures that did not have it in those designs.
He over-sculpted everybody.
Yes.
Which, you know, looks kind of cool.
But when it comes to the one that should have lines, he used all of the pieces that don't have lines.
He gave him the Christopher Reeve Superman suit.
And it's like, so bizarre. I don't understand anything.
It's just painted on. Why?
He should have the.
There should be the emblem shape in the shoulders at the very least. This nonsense, this little painted triangle on the hand, not a fan of anything that's happening at that wrist. That's just awful. That's what the hell is that?
I can kind of accept the head as generic Superman head.
Yeah, the head's not, and depending on what angle you look at it from, it like, you know, like right there, that doesn't look bad on the screen. In real life, it doesn't look quite like that because the lens, I think, is helping right now. But then you look at it from up front, and it's like, brr, I look like James Gunn Superman flying. Brr. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
So this is the figure that I wanted.
Yeah. You still want it?
It showed up on a leak list because everything McFarlane shows up on a leak list. And then I was tentatively excited. Tentatively because I know Todd is going to screw it up somehow.
Yeah. But sometimes you get a happy accident or surprise and they look better in person than the photos.
Yes.
This was not
the photos showed up for this guy and I'm like, dear God, no.
I was still like, maybe something I'll see him in real life. And then I saw him like, well, I can use those boots for my custom and make him better. And maybe the belt, but probably just the boots. And the hands. But repainted.
Yeah.
I can't even reuse his cape. Like, this is, like, I wanted to because of the S on the back of it, but like, it's such the wrong shape. It's just completely wrong. And it just sits on him weird too because of this giant seam. It just always, it's like all, you know, flapped out like that. It looks like wings. It looks stupid. He looks like a wilting butterfly in the rain.
It's just a scaled up, what are the,
like the superpowers? Yeah, like there should just be a plastic ring around the neck and it just snaps on there. like the old school ones. Yeah, so I was waiting for this figure since this line started, hoping he would make it, thinking it would be perfect, that suit will look great, McFarlane will do it justice, he'll sculpt the hell out of it, it'll be fantastic. Wow. Well, at least I got the feet.
He's got clown feet.
At least I got the feet. He's Superman.
Those are Sideshow Bob feet. Holy cow. If I compare foot to hand size, like, what the hell is happening here? Look at that. Holy cow. What is this? That head might be useful for New 52 action.
It might be. You never know.
You could. I feel like every new Todd figure, I'm just like, well, rip it apart. Maybe I'll combine it with something else, repaint the whole thing top to bottom, and then I might have a character that I actually want, because this is not it.
Yeah, I know moving and everything being in a storage unit kind of slowed down my buying a lot, but it couldn't have happened at a better time, because really so many of these figures lately, you're right, like I'll get it, like with that Alfred figure, I got him because I wanted the tools and the apron for another custom I've been waiting for a tools and an apron for, and now I can finish them.
I don't think I ever noticed robots in the background. What is
really?
that? What is that? Did this actually happen?
I don't know. That looks to me like it's a reference to the super duper old school Superman cartoons where he fought the big giant robots with the big numbers on their chests. It was just basically Superman fighting robots. You don't remember that? And they had like big propellers. They turned into like kind of airplanes. They flew around and Superman punched the hell out of them. What was that, the Fleischer cartoons, I think, or something?
That's a good looking Superman figure.
Yeah. Too bad I could never find that one.
Yeah, that's problematic too. But that was a great looking Superman.
I could find all the ugly ones, no problem. There's like 60 of these on the shelf at Target. Target finally got figures, and they're the ugliest one. Damn. I could get like Batman 1 million. Ugh. Or Justice Lord height challenged Batman. No. Just no. Just no.
Like most Todd figures, the knees don't match the
color. No, they don't.
The colors are different.
And they're also like, the knees are matte and the thighs are glossy.
Mm-hmm.
Just everything about this figure. Just, you know what you do with your comics when you don't like them and they go on the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so, yeah, that's been that. Let us know what you think of the new 52 Superman figure. I was disappointed with the new 52 Batman figure, but I'm way more disappointed with the new 52 Superman figure. So, yeah, he will not be displayed. He will be being taken apart and being turned into parts. Until then, I'm Dan.
Toast.
And we will see you next time on Void City Reviews, hopefully with some figures that aren't awful.